And welcome back to a new edition of Girl, Geek, and the Gay. This is episode 13?
Yes.
Yes, 13. Hi. I am Jose.
Wait, was it? Or was last one 13?
I don't know, man.
Okay, some number.
I forgot my notes. Here to my left, I have the beautiful Megan.
Hello.
And to my right, I have the wonderful Jaime.
Howdy.
How you guys doing today?
Doing good. Getting ready to travel myself, so I'm in anticipation of that.
Yeah, you're leaving us for... You don't even know how long, huh?
2 weeks. Well, I'm supposed to be back on the 19th in the morning. That's what my flight says. So we shall see if that's what it actually turns out to be. But yeah, I scheduled it for like really early in the morning so I could be back in time to do that, at least that week's show, the following week's show, because next week we won't have a show, unfortunately.
There will be no show because Jaime is leaving us.
Oh.
I hope you're happy.
This is the only thing that keeps me sane. Stop! Call me.
No, it's cool. I see how we be.
Well,
It works out. It works out because then, because I can't do next week's show.
Oh, that's right.
Because I work, but the week after I can do it. So
cool.
Yeah, so it works out.
It's meant to be.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm just gonna sit at home and,
I feel like that was gonna.
Go hang out with your friends.
I have no friends.
You have like a million friends.
I have no friends.
Talk to everyone.
If I had that many friends, we'd have more listeners.
Well, no, they just don't like us. Like they're all Jaime's friends.
Well, I feel like it's like 30-30.
It really is. It's all you guys. I have Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I just have a supportive family. Thank you, family.
All 30 of them?
That's all family members.
So it's funny because I would say that, okay, so you have 30 family members. I have 30 friends. I don't even think my sister listens to this. I think about it. So, yeah.
All right.
No, what? Go ahead. No, sorry.
I was just saying that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just rub your friends and family in my face.
Stop. That's not what I'm doing.
You're welcome.
How are you, Jose?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I was actually really productive yesterday.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like you.
I know. I was surprised. Sound like a thing
you do.
I did stuff.
And you were early today? Who are you?
And I was early today.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I was shocked. You were actually 3 minutes earlier than you said you were going to be on top of that. So.
Yep. I came a whole 3 minutes earlier, and nobody expected it. But here I am.
Yay.
That's because we didn't stop for coffee.
Yeah.
That's okay. I had a few
shots.
Yeah, I had some drinks this morning.
Cool. Yeah.
It was on my dresser, so I was waiting for Jose, and I was like, might as well.
Why do you just keep drinks on your dresser?
Huh?
Why do you just keep drinks on your dresser?
Oh, because I was supposed to drink it last night. And then I didn't because I got caught up doing homework.
Yeah, homework.
So she's like, tomorrow's drinks.
Well, I didn't even finish my homework. But so this morning.
But you finished your drink?
This morning. Like a champion.
So
you
she's
powered through.
ready.
I didn't have coffee. What are you talking about? Oh my god.
Drinks, coffee, same realm.
Yeah, I'm up. And I feel good.
There you go. There you go.
How you doing, Megan?
I'm great. I'm actually doing really great.
That's great.
School sucks, but work is awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
great.
good.
Yeah. Sounds like a fun week.
It was. I will talk about it later.
Okay, cool.
I want to keep it off air, but it was great.
All right, awesome.
All right, there you go. Like I said, I forgot my notes, so I have no idea what we're going to talk about for the first hour of the show.
The price we pay for Jose being early.
Yeah, see, the show suffers. You see what happens? I hope you're happy.
Has the show ever not suffered?
I mean, actually. No, yeah, I just... when I was leaving this morning, I was like, all right, yesterday I was like, I have to be out of the house by 9:45. That's the time I should be out of the house by.
Yeah.
So I wake up at 9:37.
Okay.
Yeah, just so this is why I look like this.
I mean, you look fine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Did you shower?
No, I showered last night.
That is disgusting.
At 4 a.m. So technically, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we're good.
I have towelettes for you if you like.
Just take a hooker's bath.
Yeah.
You look greasy.
Pits and penises. That's it.
That's all you need. Those are the most important parts. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, does your butt sweat?
No. I mean,
you don't get swamp ass?
Not right now, at least. It's nice and fresh in here.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this has been Swamp Ass Talk.
Swamp ass
Sweat talk.
By the way, my knees are
I got
doing.
that from Alex.
Oh, sorry.
Alex was the one that told me about Swamp Ass.
Wow.
Coworker.
I was like, who's Alex?
He was a coworker.
Oh, cool.
Like we thought we had. Amazing person. Love that guy. Love you, Alex. But yeah.
He's not listening.
I don't care.
Somebody reach out to Alex.
Alex is
one
also
day
my
he
friend,
will.
so of course he's not listening.
One day he will, and I just want him to know that I do love him. So.
Okay.
You're gonna have to like add that to every episode now, just in case.
Oh, so what are you saying about your knees?
They're better. They're much better. I put less work on them this week. So.
All right.
But yeah, I had a really good week walking and jogging still, so I'm excited about that. I didn't walk today, but I did a lot of walking yesterday. But obviously, because I'm trying to finish getting ready to go out there. So
Yeah.
But I'm ready now. So
All
good
right.
week. It was a good week.
Yeah, yesterday after I got out of the movies, because you remember you were like, oh, we should hang out. I'm like, I got errands to run.
Yeah.
So I was planning on going clothes shopping, and then I looked it up on Google Maps.
Okay.
And it was like 25 minutes to go 6 miles, and I'm like, fuck that.
Where were you
Amazon.
going? Where were you gonna go?
I was gonna go down to like the Pike or something.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to go to the mall.
Well, the Pike. It's always a little.
Yeah, but
especially on the weekends.
But I'm not that far from the Pike.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grand Prix stuff is setting up too. So that
I had no idea.
yeah. So it's kind of gonna be blocked off, and then on top of that, they're doing construction right now. So that's probably why it's gonna be all.
Yeah, because I wanted to
crazy.
go to the Nike store also.
Oh yeah.
And get some shoes.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah.
I think I know my measurements. Amazon's so bad for you, man.
Yeah.
I end up with so much stuff I don't need, and I'm not a
Yeah.
person that returns stuff either.
Oh wow.
Like I'm just like
Just keep it.
I'm stuck with it.
Like, what's the most random thing you bought so far on Amazon?
Oh man, hold on. I think I know this.
If you want to think about it, I have one that I haven't
yes,
returned.
please go.
I bought this little Korean barbecue set thing. That's like you can cook your own Korean barbecue.
That's awesome.
It's not set up though. It's been in a box for like 2 months probably at this point. So
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
I do want it. I just don't know when I'm gonna use it or set it up. So
Well, I'll use it.
okay.
Just so you
You're like,
know.
just give it to me. Give it to me. I mean, it's in a box somewhere. I don't even know where
I'm
it's
just
at right
throwing
now.
it out there just in case. You want to make more room.
Did you figure it out? What's the most random thing?
No, I'd have to go through my.
Amazon is
because I
great though.
have
Like
no idea.
I was in a bind and I needed a book for school, and I just like they had it and I rented it for like $30.
Oh, you
could
instead
rent
of paying,
it?
yeah,
That's
instead of
pretty
paying
awesome.
like $100 for the book, I just rented it and it's $30. So
Wow,
Cool.
pretty good.
Yeah, good to know.
that is really good.
I don't go to school. I should, but I don't go to school.
What would you go to school for?
I don't know. That's a good question. Like when I was younger, like I really wanted to study psychology. I actually took some psychology classes in high school before before college. And
I feel like
kinda,
everybody wants to study
Yeah, everyone
psychology.
does that.
Oh no! Well, so then I did it too.
Okay.
Journalism was a thing. Like at one point, because I did journalism in high school, like pretty much all like the time that I was there. So that was a thing. But it just was different in college. And now, I don't know. I think it would still be like psychology, probably. Like get more into like, talking to people. Being
I'm trying to
a
get
therapist.
away from talking to people.
Right?
I like to think I'm an introvert, but I think I really have kind of swayed towards the more extrovert side of myself in the last 5 years. So maybe that has a lot to do with it. I feel like I deal with people on a regular basis because of work.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I love my coworkers. They're great.
But
sometimes there's certain people you have to babysit, and a lot of those people are gone now, thankfully. But it's a lot of babysitting. But it's also, kind of in my thought is like it's rewarding kind of when you see people growing and stuff like that. So it's
Yeah.
kind of that type of thought. I
okay,
think. Yeah.
see that.
That's awful. But yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah, people.
Yeah, people are awful.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. But people are sometimes cool. Like you guys are cool.
Nah.
I mean, am I though?
I think
No.
you're cool.
I don't think I've ever been
Absolutely
accused
not.
of being cool.
like you're like to me, you're a cool person. Like, or you're chill, you're a nice person. That's what I mean by cool. It's like that type of vibe.
Thanks for. I was so excited that I was called cool.
I wouldn't say like you're like. No, I'm just kidding. You know, you're a cool person.
I mean, I was feeling like Fonzie for a quick minute.
I mean, you're a trucker. You know, maybe a definition of cool is kind of.
You have a weird definition kind of
weird.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a nerd, so there you go. You know.
All right, it's a little skewed.
You're cool for the nerds.
All right, yeah. Cool for the nerds.
I think you're okay.
Found the name of the episode.
She said you're cool for the nerds. There you go. She says
I said you're
okay.
That's good enough for me.
That's a huge
with Megan.
thing.
Yeah, it's a huge compliment.
Yeah.
So you finished Husbands of River Song, right?
Oh yes. And I think I realized what I'm been missing from these last 2 seasons of Doctor Who is kind of the fun of the show, you know.
Wow.
All right.
No, but what I mean by that is
because
like
it's too dark.
I feel like it's a lot of it's very gloomy. You know, even the colors in the last 2 seasons have been very gloomy. You know, it's always like 2 episodes. There's always something really tragic that's happening.
Is this Doctor Who into the Snyderverse?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it's that bad.
There's an actual story, right?
Yeah. It just there could be a lot more light. You know, lightheartedness, and I feel like River Song added that to
which is why you really like that explains why you really like the last Christmas special as well with Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, because it was colorful, it was energetic,
levity.
You know. Yeah, exactly. Even though there was, you know, the face hugger things were attacking people, there was still something interesting about it. And there was in this one especially, I mean, River alone, she's so amazing, you know. She's so God, this episode was such a good episode. Like I'm supposed to watch the next Christmas episode, which I guess did they skip like a season or something like that? Because it went from 2015 Christmas special, and then there was a 2016 Christmas special, and that's where I was kind of like, well, at least that's what HBO Max was showing me. How many seasons of Capaldi are there?
3.
3?
Yeah.
So it's legit in HBO Max. It's like 2015 Christmas special and then 2016 Christmas special. So I don't know if that means they just skip the whole year of filming and stuff like that, or of showing something that you can recall.
I don't remember.
You don't know? Okay. Well, so that's just my point about it. About this episode in particular is just it was super hype. It was super energetic. Like I liked who you know, she was a thief. I can't remember her just always being a thief the way she was, you know, being portrayed in this one, but she brought a lot of that lightheartedness back to the show, and I think it's just because she's that character, right?
Yeah, the flirting,
yeah, like the flirting. The she was Ogden-Ho. Honestly, I was scared that she was gonna die. Well, which didn't make sense now that I think about it, right? I was afraid that they were gonna do like some kind of like, you know, like thing to like kill her off in this show, in this episode too, even though of course she's already.
Yes. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I looked up the episode to see what the next one was.
Yeah.
About the next Christmas special, and they skipped the season, so it starts off with this one.
Okay, so 2016 is just like the Christmas special, and then they just started. And then they started the new season. Cool.
So that's how it was.
Yeah. So I mean, it was really awesome. She's River Song. I don't remember the actress's name. What's her name?
Alex Kinsley.
Yeah. So. I mean, she just brings so much to it and so much lightheartedness, and I loved it. It was such a good episode.
I really like the chemistry between them because it feels like it's the first time that they're in the right age range for each other.
Yeah, because Clara was quite a bit younger,
and well, Matt Smith was a lot younger than
Capaldi.
Yeah, than Alex.
Oh yeah.
And,
okay.
Oh, and so was David Tennant. Was a lot younger than Alex. Well,
yeah.
No, I think they're about the same age.
I was gonna say they look about the same age too. Yeah.
But then just with Capaldi, like, you know, when he's like, how do you like the new body? And she goes, I've only seen the face.
Yeah.
You know, it's adorable.
Yeah.
It's so cute to see how they just flirt with each other.
Yeah. And the villain was kind of interesting in this one too. Like the head swapper guy. Like, he would switch out his heads, and then. And then, you know, he took over one of her lovers' heads at one point as well. So and at the end of that episode, she goes up to the giant robot and with her ex-lover's head, and she's like all touching it and kind of flirting with the robot too. And it's very reminiscent of even the Doctor. You know how the Doctor's very like open to all kinds of species. So it kind of reminded me of that type of thing too. But Yeah, I mean, she brought a lot to the show. It was also very like emotional. Yes. You know, like it's super emotional. Like I got a little teary eyed in this episode too, because again, that relationship, that connection that they really showed, you know, in this episode was great. Mm-hmm. It was great. Like she's awesome. She's so awesome.
Like the part where, you know, they're in the trap.
Yeah.
And she's just like, if the doctor is anywhere, like he wouldn't be here with me.
Oh my god.
And then like, and then you just Capaldi's just looking at her
the whole time.
Like, and then he's just like, "Hello, sweetie."
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that part got me.
Yeah. How did they not hear that though? How did the bad guys not hear him say that? You know. Go ahead.
No. The part I was gonna say was. Capaldi when they take him into the TARDIS when she doesn't know he's a doctor.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, oh, I get to do this right. And he's just so impressed by how big the TARDIS is on the inside.
Yeah.
I thought it was adorable.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, it's so much bigger on the inside.
Yeah. It all, and this is what I'm saying too. And I even noted, like, it seems like two different doctors that we've seen. You know, we saw this doctor, you know, as Capaldi's doctor, but then there's also the darker one, the one that's just kind of just going through all these like really dark times, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's what I feel like is maybe the what I'm missing from the show, or from up until this point, was that part of the show.
Well, I think Capaldi's doctor really does show the most character development.
Okay.
Because as with most doctors, you know who they are by the end of the first episode, mm-hmm. which is great, but then they really do lack although Matt Smith, I think, had a lot of development in his doctor as well.
Yeah.
Like Matt Smith went from being that fun, bow ties are cool.
Yeah.
To at the very end when he gives that final speech,
mm-hmm.
when he's just like, I will always remember when the doctor was me.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh wow. Yeah.
Like it's the same actor, the same doctor, the same character.
Yeah.
But just completely different at the same time.
Yeah.
So you see Capaldi coming in Matt Smith's doctor.
Ding. You see Capaldi's doctor. You gotta say that one more time. What did you just say?
You see Capaldi coming in Matt Smith's doctor.
Yes, you do. A lot. Yeah. But no, I get what you're saying. It was huge. It was a really good impact. One of the most consistent things about the Doctor is the way that they kind of portray their relationships, right? Because mm-hmm. And then what this is to me is explained definitely by when River tells him, hey, you can't expect the monolith to love you back.
Yeah,
you know. And I'm like, this is what all these most of the travel or the companions go through with him. You know, it's like they all want to love him, and he of course doesn't let himself love them on top of that, or he kind of does to an extent, right? Mm-hmm. But then it just there's only so much that he can do because he's a Time Lord compared to like them all being like human, you know, and stuff like that. So and so there's all that emotion when in that scene where she's talking about like, dude, like, you know, of course I love him, but he doesn't love me. He's not here, you know. He's not doing this, and you can feel that in her voice, and that's what they all go through. Who was the first one that I saw was
Billie Piper's.
Yeah, like, dude,
Rose.
Rose, exactly. So when she was on her way out too, it was almost the exact same thing, you know, like that emotion that the travelers, the companions put into him, you know, that he can't fully let himself all the time put into them, you know, because, you know, he's going to change, he's going to become mm-hmm. a different doctor, you know, there's a new season that needs to come, and you can't just depend on those. So but overall this episode was great. It's just, there was so much that I loved about this episode, and I just want that fun, that energy to kind of remain and continue, hopefully, into this third season when I jump into it. So
that sucks for you.
Yeah.
Megan, any thoughts? You remember watching that episode, right?
I wasn't listening. I started reading because Jason Momoa posted the new Aquaman stealth suit. So I was reading about that.
Cool.
Sorry, guys.
No,
it's okay. We'll have something to talk about because, like I said, I have no notes.
What the hell? Why didn't you send us the structure outline?
Because the structure just kind of became the same the last few.
Yeah, but it helps to at least like know what we're talking about.
I think one of them
then we would have like something to go on. Instead of nothing. Look at this.
She's so into suit, guys.
That.
Oh, cool. He looks like Robin. I mean, Nightwing.
There's less junk. Look,
damn it.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I watch the movies.
All
for
right.
the junk.
I mean,
That's the old one.
Whoa.
You see the junk?
That's
You do
all
the
I
junk.
see.
Yes.
Yeah,
And it's in like teal.
exactly. It's like
Which is
outline.
Jaime's favorite color.
It is my favorite color.
And now we've got like no junk at all. So.
I mean,
Look at where is it? Where'd it go? Like Ken.
I think.
Was
I
it
think
too much
Jason
objectifying of men for you, Jose?
No. I think Jason Momoa is perfect for Aquaman because he looks like he smells like fish.
Oh my god.
That man is sexy.
That man looks musty.
Like man must.
Oh my god.
No, he just looks like he needs to bathe every once in a while.
No, he doesn't.
Like soak him in bath salts.
I'll bathe him.
Soak him in basil. Scrub him down a little bit. A lot of bit.
Jason, like, I don't get it.
I think he's a really attractive guy. I think even when he was on Baywatch, like he was in Baywatch at a
He was
point.
in Baywatch.
Yeah,
I just remember him as Khal Drogo.
Who?
Khal Drogo
I don't know who
from
that is.
Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones too. But way back when he was a lot younger, he was actually in like a Baywatch. It wasn't like the original Baywatch, but he was I think it was Baywatch Hawaii probably because isn't he Islander?
Sure.
He's Samoan.
Did you say he's Samoan?
He's Samoan.
Oh, Samoan, yeah.
I
So
assumed it was Samoan.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure he was in a Baywatch Hawaii. I'm trying to look it up right now at the same time.
I like how he's stalling.
What's his name? Jason. Oh,
Jason Momoa.
We were literally just saying Jason
yeah.
Momoa.
No, I forgot. His name was Jason Lone. Baywatch fandom. Yeah, Baywatch seasons. He was in there for 11 seasons. It says. Too.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. Baywatch lasted 11 seasons.
Oh.
But he was in Baywatch Hawaii.
I was like, how long did Baywatch run for?
Yeah. See, he was much younger, obviously.
That's cool.
Sorry.
Wow.
Baywatch Hawaii. That's him. If you guys can see him, and we'll post
Yeah,
pictures.
see, he looks cleaner there.
He does look cleaner. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see Megan?
Megan can't see.
No.
We're
Okay.
good. I'll just look it up myself. Oh, he's Hawaiian. Hawaiian.
All
Yeah.
right.
Oh, so it makes sense. His name was Jason Lone on the show,
Hmm.
not Momoa. I don't know. Did you have a direction you wanted to go in? Because I just have notes kind of from stuff that we've had, like that we were supposed to cover this week too. Myself.
Yeah, I mean that'd be great. 'Cause I have all I have like I wrote down stuff I was supposed to look up,
Yeah.
and then I just never did.
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, I had plenty of time this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. It's just you forgot your laptop. It's okay.
Yeah, that's it.
happens. Yeah.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
what
You just didn't
I
do
feel like
any
he's just
work
saying
like
that
you
too.
usually do.
I feel like he's just saying that too.
Because in my notes I had the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Have you guys heard about this?
I think it's
The
coming to
live
Netflix,
action,
right?
Yeah, live
Yeah.
action Resident Evil.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think Robbie Amell plays Chris Redfield.
Oh, okay.
You don't know who Robbie Amell
I
is?
don't
You're
know.
excited for this? Like,
It's not the Resident Evil movies.
What is it?
It's a TV show.
It's a TV show. Yeah.
Do I want this? Because like
and
sometimes
I think they're gonna actually have the Spencer Mansion in this one.
Like the original.
Yeah.
First beginning where it was.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I mean, if we get a good story out of it, I'm all for it because the video games are pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So like you can translate a lot of that to TV, but they don't.
Robbie Amell is Stephen Amell's brother. Stephen
Who
Amell
the
is
hell?
Arrow.
Just keep listening. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, that doesn't. Okay,
Robbie Amell he was Firestar. Firestar?
Starfire?
No.
Wait. Oh, he was Firestorm.
Firestorm
before he became the
Jackson.
second. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, yeah.
Speaking of which, I love Victor Garber.
Who's the Firestorm
Yeah,
counterpart?
the other
The older guy.
Yeah, the older guy.
Yeah,
I really
the
like him.
brains. Yeah, he played a really good Firestorm too. So like together they were great. You know,
Yeah.
like I really like the iteration of the character too. So, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so he's gonna be Chris Redfield, and that's all I remember. The kid that's
Yes.
playing Leon, I have no idea who it
Yeah.
is.
Is there any other news that kind of came up this week?
Expendables 4.
Oh, yay!
I like the Expendables movies.
I haven't seen any of the Expendables.
Oh, they're
so
bad.
That's all.
They're not good.
So don't watch it.
Actually, like it goes from like it's bad,
Yeah.
and then it's good.
I like the second one.
and then it's
yeah.
bad.
Okay.
I don't remember the third one at all.
But it's bad. I watched it. Remember, I told you I was like, I've never watched the Expendables movie. I'm gonna watch all three, and then I did it. I watched all
Yeah.
three.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm sorry
it's just
for my eyes.
80s
Yeah.
80s action stars
Yeah.
doing what 80s movies did.
Because they all have money to be able to do it.
Yeah,
Got
and I'm in for that.
Cool.
You know, like I grew up on 80s action movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, my dad wasn't really around, so Schwarzenegger was my dad. You know?
Can we
Alright,
get a tiny
Star-Lord.
violin right here somewhere, please?
Aw, I was gonna give you a hug.
Yeah,
Jose.
so I had Schwarzenegger and Stallone.
Aw,
Like that's
I'll
what
be
I
your
grew up
daddy.
with. Like they taught me how to be a man.
If you say Steven Seagal is your dad, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be like,
Oh,
oh,
God, I hope
my
not.
god.
Yeah.
I just recently saw a video of Steven
Oh,
Seagal
he's
like
terrible.
fighting, quote unquote, like
Yeah.
a real fight.
Yeah.
And like the guy's just basically throwing himself, like
Yeah.
he's just holding his hand, like
Oh,
Steven
yeah.
Seagal's just holding his hand. The guy just keeps falling.
Do you
Oh,
know
God.
he trains people?
Yes, in the
He-
UFC, right?
He's a police officer,
Mm.
and he trains other police officers.
Isn't he like a little crazy too?
he had he had a
is a-
TV
he-
show.
He's
Oh.
the kind of person. Yeah, he has a TV show.
Has
Yes, he's the
Oh,
kind
Jesus.
of person that like knows everything about everything.
Mm,
So it's just kind of like,
I can understand
Just
that.
shut up, dude.
Yeah, and there's TikTok videos of him running, and they show how terrible of a runner he is.
oh man, it's just,
Okay.
he's so big now, and his
Oh
hair's
my
just
gosh. That-
unnaturally black.
Look, yeah, and that's the thing, right? You can, I think that like people try to hold on to certain younger, their younger parts, you know, like their hair color and things like that. I think there's a point where you have to kind of like just, it's okay.
Yeah,
You know,
like
just
Vicente
just
Fernandez, who has like the white hair but
Yeah.
black eyebrows.
Yeah, it
Wonderful.
makes it makes no sense
he looks
because
like a
it's-
Muppet.
you look to me
awesome.
you look older when you dye your hair if you're older,
yeah.
and you dye your hair to look older, and it makes you look older just because it's just that, in my opinion,
Yeah, because it looks unnatural.
it looks unnatural.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
But I mean,
Steven Seagal is awful. That's what I've gotten.
an awful person.
what
on top
you're
of that,
you're not
too.
big on Under Siege?
God.
But it's funny because I just learned of a lawsuit that happened after Stallone versus the guy from Die Hard. I can't remember his name.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Like I guess he was. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he was trying to ask for too much money. Maybe that's what it was.
for one of the Expendables.
To one-
Yeah, that's right. They took him out,
and then
like
it was just like
Bruce
nah.
Willis.
Yeah, they just took him out of the Expendables.
It sounds like something Bruce Willis would
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear
he's-
Bruce Willis is a dick.
I hear he
Yeah.
like sues a lot too.
And,
so,
and,
like-
and Die Hard, my absolute favorite movie of all time.
yeah.
I love Die Hard.
Oh, cool.
Die Hard 5 is terrible. Die Hard 5 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen
Is that
in
the
my
one
life.
with Justin Long?
No, that's Die Hard 4. And I like that one. When he's
There's
just
a
like,
lot
you
of
just killed a helicopter with your car. And he goes, yeah, well, I ran out of bullets.
I didn't get to
It's a
see
great
that
line.
one. I think I don't think I've seen 2 through 5. Excuse me. I think I saw part 1 because it was just one of those movies that
I've seen
like I
all
was
of
trying to
them.
watch.
In the zeitgeist?
Huh?
In the zeitgeist that you have to just hit.
Oh yeah. Like that people have like said like, oh, this is a really great movie, and I might have seen it when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, I should probably try to watch those
I
movies.
love that. I love.
Yeah.
I watch Die Hard every Christmas, like all of them.
Oh, cool.
This is Christmas
All of them.
movies. That's
I'm
his,
sorry.
that's his Christmas.
Oh,
movie.
okay. Oh, okay.
Like
Cool.
like people are
Yeah.
watching the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I'm watching Die Hard.
Is there
Oh,
was
it's kind of a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
you know which one I really like as a Christmas movie, which is so weird and random, is Jingle All the Way.
Wow, that
What?
is weird.
Arnold?
I love that movie, and I don't know why. I like when I think about Christmas movies. That's what I think
With
about.
Turbo
Man. Yes, no joke. We saw this last season. I was like, you know what? I really want to watch Jingle All the Way.
No.
That's my Christmas movie.
I start Harry Potter
Oh.
in October, and I watch it all the way through
Oh, nice.
to December because it's a Halloween and a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the
Nightmare
world.
Before Christmas, Halloween, and a Christmas movie.
I
too.
watch that one too. Well, I watch that one all year round. So
Yeah.
it was funny the other day. I went to Starbucks and I got the pumpkin spice. No, not pumpkin spice. The pumpkin cream cold brew.
Mhm.
And the girl that was taking the order, she's all, she's all like, you look like you're dressed for this season. I love it. And then like Frank or my boyfriend was just like, she looks like that all the time. I was like, oh.
Also, Star Wars people just need to calm down.
Well, they were hopped up on coffee.
Yeah, that's true, and just the fumes in general.
One time,
It's like osmosis.
one time at work, the next door Starbucks,
Uh-huh.
where they had new people in that they were teaching them how to make drinks. I don't know if you were there, Megan, for this day,
No.
but well, they were making all these drinks.
Mhm.
But they weren't selling these drinks. Like, they were just making them to teach them how to make them. So
Oh, yeah.
they kept bringing us drinks.
Yeah.
So, oh man, we were so hopped up on Starbucks that day. You weren't there?
No, I
Oh,
don't
you
know, but
missed
they
out.
always bring us drinks, so it didn't matter. Or I would go and they would just give me drinks. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, and it's
I never went to Starbucks, so I only go to Starbucks
Oh,
when
like
other
regular?
people make me go to Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I did, and then they just gave me drinks.
I used to work at
Well, that's because
Starbucks.
you're cute. I don't have that. I have to pay for my drinks. They charge me double sometimes.
I would give you drinks.
They used to bring us drinks in general. Remember, they used to bring us like a big old thing of coffee too.
I don't know.
Huh? You weren't there.
Maybe not. I just
Anyway.
remember this one time where they brought us a bunch of drinks.
Anyway, Starbucks
I had like
people,
6.
I enjoy you. You're great.
Well,
Thanks, guys.
it's not that I don't enjoy them. It's just that there's a time, like in the morning before I've had my coffee is not always the best time for me, And I'm really understanding because I used to work at
Well,
Starbucks.
To be fair, I had just like I went to Home Goods. I was looking for Halloween
Oh,
stuff.
so you're like extra happy.
Yeah. Like I went to
Yeah.
I went to Home Depot and then I went to Home Goods and because they have like their Halloween stuff out.
Yeah.
You got to be first. If you don't get it first, then
Yeah.
like people take it or they'll hoard it.
Yeah.
Some girl was hoarding like fucking like Halloween cookie jars. I was pissed.
So you fought her, right?
Oh, no, I gotta be civil.
She's like, I can't admit to this.
Yes.
Right?
But,
I
but
plead the
no,
fifth.
it was just kind of like, girl, like,
Stop, yeah.
why are you hoarding the
Yeah.
cookie jars? Like, I get they're a good price, but
Reselling to
like,
like
yeah,
that's
and
a big
I don't
thing.
enjoy that. So I
Yeah.
have to go get my stuff before all the resellers mark it up. The little house that I have, like for my little haunted house Bath and Body Works scented plug-in thing.
Yeah.
People like bought them all out like crazy, and then they resold them like twice the
Yeah.
price, and I'm like, I'm not gonna pay that. What the hell? I'll just wait till
Yeah.
next year. Like, it's fine.
Last thing I have written down here is the
You don't
Blade
have anything
anime.
written down.
Shut
Oh my
up.
god.
It just I'm trying to look like I'm professional. They can't see this.
But
On my
you're
laptop
not.
here.
But I can see it, and it's a lie.
No, you can't.
That's true. I don't have my glasses.
Exactly.
So
but yeah,
those-
there's a Blade anime.
Oh, cool.
Apparently, like Sony made this.
Oh.
Right now I'm going off of memory. It's on YouTube, but it's free. They're like 25-minute episodes.
Oh, okay, cool. Maybe I'll watch it. Is it out already?
Yeah.
Oh, then you watch that then. I didn't know.
I was gonna check it out yesterday,
Yeah.
and then I didn't.
Oh.
I forgot what I watched.
So like 2011.
Yeah, it's an old one, but they just put it up on YouTube.
Oh, cause then maybe I've seen it already then. But
I haven't
think
seen it.
I feel like I remember watching it, but I'm not sure now. It's been a while.
6.5, huh?
They did announce an animated movie for Injustice coming out.
Did they?
Yeah, by the end of this year, I believe. Yeah, so that's something I'm looking forward to. DC, something we can have to talk about positively about maybe because it's an animated series. We all kind of know about Injustice.
Their animations are usually really good.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a movie, not a
Yeah,
series.
I haven't played the video games, but I've read the comic books,
Yeah.
and they're really good. The last one though felt like it ended in a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, I gotta borrow the last one.
I don't remember.
You
I
haven't
have
even.
the other ones.
You have the first 3.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
just
like
2
halfway
more.
through.
There's 2 more.
Well, I'm halfway through, so I need to borrow the last
It's been
one.
like 3 years.
I have a lot of things to do.
But yeah, no. So yeah, they announced that too, and I think that would kind of lead us into Titans. I mean, we saw Titans 2 episodes.
We did
Yes.
watch Titans 2
Okay.
episodes.
I don't think I finished the last episode.
which was episode 6, which was Lady Vic.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, it was Lady Vic.
Okay.
Okay.
It
And
was
then
the girl that was throwing her knives and
yeah.
what's
Cool.
his name? Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers.
What's his name? Nightwing has like it shows flashbacks how he has a thing with
Barbara.
That's all I remember.
So,
Yeah.
so
I
stupid.
think I checked out.
Yeah.
It wasted my
And-
time and my life with that. Like
Yeah.
honestly, the only cool thing was Beast Boy turning into like Beast Boy,
Like kind of because he was enraged
It
in that
looked
moment.
really
Yeah.
cool, and I was like, I like
Okay,
that.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
I thought that was like the only thing that was good. Oh, and also the storyline with Blackfire and Starfire. Like I thought that was cool too. And how
Yeah,
she's
you
trying to get with
remember that.
Karner.
Oh
yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
But I mean I see it, but but I like that storyline. I didn't like the main one. It was kind of like boring.
There's
I don't care.
too many storylines again going on kind of with it. Even in that Lady Vic episode.
They should have just gave us the whole Blackfire Starfire storyline.
Just focused on that.
Yeah, because the
Mhm.
other one was stupid. Like I don't care. I don't give a shit about fucking Barbara. She's such a fucking idiot.
And so
what
did
the fuck?
So I'm sorry, was she pretending to be Selena Kyle, or because that was something that they threw in, like, and he even said, so what's up with the whole Selena Kyle thing? Because she came in, she was in case you don't remember.
I don't think I got to that part.
Okay, well, it was in the beginning. It was the first part of the episode.
Then I just don't remember.
Well, it was the flashback.
When
The
she
flashback 6 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
When she's the cat burglar.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So
Okay.
he then they go to the bar and he's like, they're talking about how like, so she's like, so he goes, hey, what's up with the whole Selena Kyle thing? And so my confusion was she going as like pretending to be Selena Kyle, or
No.
or was it just comparing
Yeah.
her to Selena Kyle?
It's a comparison. No,
Got it.
she was just like stealing things, like rebelling
Yeah.
against daddy, basically, and it was just so stupid.
It was
like,
stupid. It was really dumb. Like that whole.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Because
Like, what
then
is
she's
this?
a commissioner in the future now. It's like, I get it. You went through your whole Oracle thing, and so look, there's a lot of like the stories that we're kind of have to catch up on because of flashbacks. When you could have just done a story, about that, you know,
story.
current story about that. You know, like it didn't have to be like. Like he, you know, Robin was with her at one point, and you know, like we're going back 6 years later to introduce the villain who's going to be in this episode, which is Lady Vic, too. You know, I know who that. Like Robin knows who that is. All of a sudden, you know, it was just like,
Yeah, I don't think I saw Lady Vic at all.
she was the one that killed the cops
She was in the beginning.
in the beginning.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ, I don't remember. I don't think I watched this episode.
spoilers over there.
Because I remember the him running into her when she's a cat burglar.
Okay,
and them
so you did.
fighting. So
Yeah.
I'm sure I watched
You
it,
watched
but I don't
it.
think I watched it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it because it was boring. Like honestly, like even like
Yeah.
the one before it, like I was just kind of like, ugh, like I can't get over how
I don't even remember
freaking
the one before.
Jason Todd as Red Hood. He just looks like teenage Red Hood, and I'm just not.
He's
threatened.
very tiny.
I'm
Yeah.
not threatened by him. I don't feel anything. I'm like,
yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
all right. He's
Yeah,
like,
like-
I'm Red Hood. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Last week when Megan was like, I didn't watch the episode, I was like, yes, I don't have to talk about this right now.
It was awful. Like honestly, like because there's some elements which are good, like that I really do enjoy, but I want to see more like Starfire. Like, and then again, nobody communicates. And then when Starfire
Nobody.
tries to communicate,
Yeah.
like freaking what's his name? Robin. What's his dude's name? Nightwing. He's just like, or Dick Grayson. He's just like, oh, I don't have time. I'm like, bitch, what do you have time for?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And then he's like out there getting shot, and
Yeah.
then Gar's over here just worried sick like the mother hen. Like,
yeah.
oh, poor Gar. Like,
Yeah.
I actually really do like him a
Yeah.
lot. Like, I think I like everyone else besides
Yeah.
like Nightwing. He's just really getting on my nerves, and I'm just kind of like, dude, like you're over here like brooding about Batman or whatever, but he's better than you, like in every way, because at least, yeah, Batman is shady, but he is a team player, you know. Like I can't with him right now. Like I just
Yeah. Well, there's a lot that they fell off of because we haven't even heard from freaking what's her name, Raven. Like Raven is just gone.
yeah, where the hell
You know,
is
yeah,
Raven?
like Raven is just gone, and Raven, she was part of 1 and 2, you know, and then like Raven is just gone. It's how many episodes? 6 episodes in, and we haven't even heard
we're
anything.
6 episodes in.
Yeah,
I really
and-
like the first 3.
Yeah.
Of what?
Yeah.
The season? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, I
No.
liked it too.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it was more entertaining than what we've been watching these last 2 episodes.
yeah, they've kind of, well, this is kind of the issue that I've had from the beginning though, is that they have too many things going on, you know, with it. Like there was, like, you're talking about Jason Todd, right? And Jason Todd has a new person that he was talking to who was Molly, some random
Who the
girl.
fuck is Molly?
Exactly. You guys
Wait,
don't even
who's
remember.
Molly?
There was, remember in the episode with Jason Todd when it's
No.
called, the episode was called
Oh.
I
Lazy
know who she
Nazareth.
is, but I'm like, who the fuck is she?
I
Who
remember,
the fuck
I
is
remember.
Molly is the first thing that I have on my list. You know, like I'm like, what the hell? Like, who the fuck is she? Why? Okay, so like, if you're gonna try to bring Molly, why not just bring back Rose or something? You know,
Like, why
like
is she important to
yeah.
the storyline? Like, I get like it's trying to like make him like humanized, but I don't see him as humanized anymore. Like, he's just trash. Also, I have a question because I was kind of semi paying attention, kind of not.
Oh, well, you came to the right place. We can answer this question.
Well, maybe Jaime can. Like, so in the one that's the episode called Lazarus.
Yeah.
Did he put him in the Lazarus pit?
It was a Lazarus pit, yes, but I don't. But
Wait.
and they even talked about Ra's al Ghul as well. Ra's al Ghul or whatever.
Yeah,
his
I
name
tuned
is.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did talk about it, but it seems weird. The drug that he's using is just like a fear thing.
Yeah, it's a fear.
Yeah, so it's not even to
yeah.
revive him. He got revived because of the Lazarus pit, but it was the way they just copped out. Like, they did not even, they mentioned Ra's al Ghul, but they didn't go there with him. Ra's al Ghul, whatever. Anyway, they mentioned him.
I've always
but
liked
they didn't
Raish
even go there.
because I think that's what he calls him in the animated series.
I
Yeah.
don't like Raish al Ghul.
Well, you're wrong.
I like Raj al Ghul.
No.
I'm gonna go with Raj al Ghul, but
Yeah.
She just went in between Raz and Raish and went with Raj.
I win. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just I tuned out, and that was like an important part, you know. I'm hoping that
I watched it twice.
I'm sorry.
Same. That's how I felt.
No, I watched it
didn't even
last
watch
night,
it.
and I was
Oh, no,
like,
it's cool.
this was a waste of my life. Like, I should have just fucking
was.
watched What We Do in the Shadows, which I watched this morning.
It's
But
really good.
it's so good.
I've
But-
seen all 10 seasons of it.
but I did, like, I'm hoping now they're gonna introduce what's his name, Tim Drake.
Yeah, because they killed his family.
Yeah, so I'm hoping
I didn't get to that part.
Oh my god,
Well, to catch you up, you gotta catch
No, that's
up.
okay.
you don't
Yeah.
fucking write
I
notes.
could
You don't
skip the
fucking like
rest of the
watch
episode.
shit. Like, what are you here for?
Yeah.
To bring you.
So
that's true. I
Red
know.
Hood, because Red Hood rebelled against Scarecrow and was like, "Here, I'm just gonna give the drug or sell the drugs to all these like criminals on the street."
Okay.
And so they took the drug and then they would go kill. What's his name? Todd. What was his name? They would go kill his family.
Oh no, not Todd. Tim Drake.
Tim Drake. Excuse me. I keep forgetting.
Well,
thinking
it was
Jason
like
Todd.
a regular criminal that killed his family. Like,
Yeah,
but
that
they
took
gave him the fearless drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It
then
was just Joe Chill.
And then you see like Jason Todd, like, you know, having that like
What is that?
feelings. They're dragging bodies, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
Do you hear that?
Yes.
he's like, what?
Oh, it's upstairs. Okay.
Yeah, see, they're dragging.
Should we give it
bodies.
like 5 seconds, 10 seconds to get it out?
No, it's fine.
We all freaked out.
I'm not freaked
There's a
out.
ghost. I'm freaked out.
He's having flashbacks because there's a McDonald's bag right there. That's what it is.
Adolfo, we're supposed to throw that trash bag away.
Trash
I
bag,
forgot. I meant
sure.
to tell him.
The date is on there.
No, I mean like we ate it, but I'm just saying it's trash now. We're supposed to throw it out. We just, oh, damn it, I forgot. But yeah,
You have a problem, dude.
it was my idea too.
McDonald's is so terrible.
My door is locked.
Wait, did you have McDonald's breakfast?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
yeah.
No, breakfast is better than
Yeah.
anything else.
Okay, cool. So where were we? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's not a good season.
Well, no, it's just I'm hoping it'll pick up like the next one. But
We're
the,
on
the
episode
last two-
6.
Yeah, that's a
Jesus.
few
So
episodes.
what? Maybe
in.
we'll get Raven the next one, dude.
We'll have a really
What?
good episode 10.
and Donna Troy back.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna freaking have to stay and watch the next season.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Like that's
Well,
what they just drag me back in.
Yeah, and
This
that's
is what The Walking Dead did.
well, and it kind of reminds me of what they did with season 1, right? Because the whole
At one
Trigon,
point.
yeah, the whole Trigon thing was like a great, it was a great story. It wasn't bad. Like I liked her. Like she was becoming Trigon's daughter, like officially, right? Raven. She was becoming Raven. And then the ending of season 1 left us kind of on that like, oh well, they're still gonna be more into season 2, right? So and then it was only like one episode into season 2 that she beat Trigon. She just killed Trigon in that first episode, and then like, okay, cool, let's go about our lives now in season 2. You
Yeah,
know?
and then it got weird.
Yeah, and then it got weird.
Yeah.
And then it got really weird because then we jump forward in time a little bit because
And then
now they all know each
yeah.
other and they're all like
And
friends
then it got like
Titans.
all weird and confusing.
Yeah, and this is
But
how we
yeah.
ended up in season 3.
I don't
Just
know.
really
I'm
confused.
I'm hoping that like at least the next episode will be better because.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to see again more, like, give me more of the actual Titans. Don't just give me these individual stories. Because I think what makes Starfire and Blackfire interesting right now is that we have actual Titans together. So we have Gar and we have Connor
Yeah.
a part of this. They're
Yeah.
not alone. It's not just their story. Like, they're together,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And over here, then we have freaking Barbara's not even a fucking Titan. Like, get out of here, bitch. And then we have like fucking Nightwing.
Wasn't she part of a team though? Like the Birds of Prey. Yeah, so weird.
She's not a Titan.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, she's part of a team, but they want to add her to this one. You know?
Oh gosh, yeah. I did like her accessories though. Her wheelchair accessories. I thought that was cool.
Wait,
I thought that was really cool.
And there's going to be a Batwoman movie. I mean, Batgirl movie.
I like Starfire's outfit. I'm sorry, that's random. In this episode?
No, because I was thinking that they're going to have to recast Batgirl again.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's all they do.
I mean, you can, because she's not. I mean, she was, but she's not.
What?
We were talking about Gordon or Barbara, right?
Yeah, for the Batgirl movie that they're making, they're going to have to recast Batgirl.
So they're not going to use the same one from Titans, is what you're saying?
Well, they can't.
Well, yeah.
Because she's only got one leg.
But that's fine. You can. Like, because she's not.
Because she's in a mask?
No, because she's not Batgirl anymore.
No, but I'm saying for the Batgirl movie, they're going to have to recast Batgirl.
Wait, are they going to make her Barbara?
Wait, in real life she has one leg?
Yes. Yes, the actress only has one leg.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, are they going to make her Barbara's storyline, or are they going to make her someone else?
I'm assuming they're going to make Barbara.
Oh, well, I don't know then. I don't know.
So it's a mess.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. The costuming in Starfire, I kind of mentioned this right now, was really good, except it was a little short. I liked her costume, is what I'm saying, because it was like that. Oh, of course you would be.
Yeah, but we want like more. Like I
more
get
legs.
No, I get what you're saying because you're just a horn dog. But when it comes to like actual costuming, like I want to like I said, I want to be able to look at something and not be like, oh my god, you're just too like.
Yeah.
You know, like
exposed,
you're too revealing. Like I just want to see like like because the way she's beautiful in general,
really
like, she
gorgeous.
doesn't need to be like super exposed.
Yeah,
like,
from like the waist up, it was a great design to the costume. Her pendant, her eyes, her hair colors kind of coming in a little bit more reddish now, or purplish, whatever. But it was really short from the waist down. But I do like that they're kind of using like colorful costumes again, like they did with Dove and Hawk, because I feel like Donna didn't really have a really solid like cool costume. They showed it at one point.
I don't remember it.
I don't even remember it.
Exactly, because if you look at the cover too of it on HBO Max, she's like in this like reddish suit. But same thing with Nightwing. You haven't really seen Nightwing in his suit again. In this episode, you didn't see him at all in this suit. So, or did you? Maybe
no.
No,
so, he was just in like normal clothes.
Wait, doesn't he fight? Barbara in his
no, because he was Robin.
Oh, that's right. It was a Robin costume.
Yeah. It was a Robin costume that he was in, not even a Nightwing costume.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, Guard doesn't really have a costume ish.
Well,
he has a jacket, but
I think he gets naked.
But he kind of looks like
he gets
that.
naked.
Like, whenever he turns into the tiger.
But he kind of looks like that. Like even like if you watch like the little cartoon series and stuff like that, like he's kind of like in his little like jacket and whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'd be cool to give him an actual costume. But I think that'll come once he's able to not, like, once he's, like, actual Beast Boy instead of just turning into a tiger. Because it doesn't make sense for him to have a costume and then he just turns into a tiger.
Yeah.
If he still has, like, his bipedal form.
Yeah.
That'll be, like, then a costume would make sense.
So, and then what's going to happen with Tim Drake then at this point? Or what can we figure out?
He's going to turn into Robin.
Yeah, but...
There's no Robin right now.
So now we're gonna add another Robin to the series
wouldn't
as
he
well.
be the leader of Teen Titans then? Because that's the whole thing, right? Like becoming the leader, because Robin is the leader of Teen Titans. So right now it's just Titans, which is Nightwing is the leader.
I wonder how they're gonna do that. Like, are they just gonna like fast forward through years? You know?
No, this thing's a mess. So they'll do whatever they want. Like they've proven that already.
Yeah. So I mean, there were. I didn't like Lady Vic either. Like I didn't get her. I didn't get why they had to introduce a whole nother like killer.
I don't remember her at all.
Yeah, she was blind. You know who?
At all.
You know who I thought she was? I thought she was Alice from Batgirl.
Oh, I thought she was Killer Frost.
I thought she was Killer Frost too because they were talking about the ice.
Yes, I just remembered.
Yeah.
And I thought she was Killer Frost.
Yeah. So.
No,
I'm over here racking my brain. I'm like racking my brain. Like, who are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I assume that's her name. I think they called her Lady Vic at one point too. When he finally remembered who she was. What's his name? I was gonna call him Starfire. What's his name? Robin. Nightwing. Yeah, Nightwing. When Nightwing finally remembered who she was, and then that's when he went to go warn Barbara, and it was. Yeah.
How did she have a copy of Bruce's voice? That was very interesting to me. When she like calls out like Barbara.
Barbara.
How does she have a copy of that?
Maybe.
Through maybe Jason Todd.
Jason Todd, yeah, maybe.
No, I don't know, because he's right by then he was already done with them.
Maybe she's just really good at impersonator.
She changes his voice.
By then it was like he was already done with them, because he's like, what's his name? Scarecrow is like betrayed me, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right.
That was
Well,
weird.
let's see where it goes. As always.
Shang-Chi?
As always.
No, wait.
Yeah.
What if? Yeah.
We got what if.
Oh, I don't. And so I watched it again today, but I don't have notes just because I was enjoying it.
It was really good.
It was
a really good episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
The way.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
spoilers,
Why
guys.
does it turn
Spoilers,
like this?
spoilers.
It goes from like DC gloom complain to
So-
really good
Because
Marvel.
that's the excitement, and I want to be more pro DC. When I get some good stuff, I definitely will be.
Well,
DC
okay,
has
maybe
such a
by
good comic.
maybe by October 19th this year, because that's when Injustice
come
comes
out. Oh, there we go.
so.
See. Look at
Well,
you.
I mean, if we want to talk good about DC, I think we should start reading comics.
I heard.
But
'Cause-
that's
Because Court of Owls is really good. Like
some of us don't
Court of
have
Owls
time
episode.
for all that reading.
Don't have time
right?
for reading.
Well, you're
No,
gonna,
I
you're gonna
have
have to
a
stop.
No, I can
shitload of
agree with
You're gonna have to
I'm
stop
agreeing with
your
you.
books.
Yes.
For school.
No,
Yeah.
This is more important.
No, it's not.
You're gonna have to quit your job like he told me to do.
Absolutely not.
Like he told me to do.
I will quit this before I quit my job. It's the best thing in the world.
I'm happy you love your job. That's really
absolutely
awesome.
love my job.
But yeah, so we're going into spoilers for what was it?
If.
Oh, what if? Yes.
What if?
What was the name of the episode?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have my notes.
But this was
You
all
didn't
in.
have notes anyway.
You
What
don't
if?
know that.
But it was in relation to Doctor Strange, of course,
Yes.
right? But it was to me it was a great episode, and I like that it was an evil take on it, right? Like it ended in a dark place, in a no place, because ultimately, like we said, spoilers. Ultimately, the universe that this Doctor Strange existed in imploded.
Yeah.
It didn't exist anymore. So it was great. It was absolutely great. The animation was great. The story was great. And I really like this iteration of the Doctor
Of the Doctor? Yes. the Doctor.
of Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his... What if Doctor
Hands.
Strange lost his heart instead of his hands?
I thought that's what it might have been, because I do remember them saying that, or the Watcher saying that at one point. But yeah, it was cool.
No, it was really good. I really liked. So it reminded me. Have you guys seen The Time Machine?
Yes. Yeah, with the Morlocks?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it reminded me a lot of that when this guy just you've never seen The Time Machine.
I'm not sure.
It's pretty good.
It's really good. The original was good, and even the remake was pretty good. But even the remake is old. I think it came out like 2005. I recently rewatched The Time Machine too. I was just like, I just want to watch that movie.
I feel like I might have seen it like a long time ago, but I can't recall for sure.
Well, this guy, his fiance is killed, so he makes a time machine so he could go back in time and save her.
Okay.
And every time he saves her, she's killed in a different way.
Oh yeah.
So, I think he even says like I've watched her die a million ways.
Yeah.
And yeah, like that would drive you crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but he's doing it to
Yeah,
himself.
you're
Yeah, oh, yeah,
at that
definitely.
point,
Do it to
at that
yourself.
point, and then when they tell you, like, if somebody obviously more powerful tells you, like, this is a
Stop.
fixed point,
Yeah.
like it's just gonna continue, you're just dumb at this point. Like it's just you being like a stubborn asshole, like
You're
thinking,
torturing
well,
yourself.
I'm gonna go like fix it. No, you cannot. Like at this point, just let it go, man. But that's what happens when people get obsessed and they can't let things go.
Yeah.
Because at one point she literally just drops dead, right?
Yeah, like, well, he's like holding her, and she has like a heart attack,
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, like, and then he still goes back in time and tries to save her, and she dies a bunch of other ways for
like,
sure.
he just
along
keeps
the way.
like at some point it's just
Yeah.
sadistic.
Yeah. I mean, again, he's doing it to himself, which is why he ends up going through like kind of that transformation that he ends up going through as well, which was really cool. You look like Mephisto.
It's funny because I was thinking the same thing. Like, is it Mephisto? Is this how they introduced Mephisto into the MCU?
Yeah,
Maybe.
it was really cool. It was really cool. Like his transformation. There was references to the what was it, the guardian of Hydra, or the champion of Hydra, where the tentacles came out, and then he absorbed the tentacles as well later on. But it was a cool scene, seeing him kind of absorb the different demons and stuff like that.
That was really cool.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, he kept just started off small.
Curbing everyone up. I was like, dude, like, oh my god, that poor little gnome. I felt so sad.
He didn't even kill the bug. Which,
no, he was like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. We have standards. That's disgusting.
Yeah, but it was a cool cape he got. I like.
And then he stole his cape.
He stole his cape.
Dick. Like, what the hell?
Well, I mean, okay, so and this is why, like, even in the multiverse, in Spider-Man, we have that that Doctor Strange that people are kind of speculating is not really Doctor Strange. I think it really is still him.
It is.
You know,
It
like
is.
he's just like you said, he's
arrogant.
He's just arrogant. Yeah.
Are we forgetting
that he was?
Who he really is? Like, you know, yeah, he can change, but at one point it's like he really does think he's the best, and he is. I'm not gonna say he's not. He was the best surgeon, right? But I mean, that gets to your head, and now he thinks he's the best wizard, right?
Yeah.
Like, so this is where we are in life right now. He thinks he's the best, and I don't think that it's another Doctor Strange. I think it's really our him. Doctor Strange. You know, it's just he's back, like to his like old self, you know. Well, I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm just saying he's just very, very cocky.
Yeah, so. and I mean, you kind of see it even when we could talk about Iron Man, right? Iron Man, there's still qualities of Iron Man that he continued on until his death. You know, it's the same thing. There's still that quality that he gets a little arrogant. You know, he is who he is now. He's the Sorcerer Supreme, right? I think that's what they call him. And he can. I mean, you can have that sense of arrogance, you know, a little bit, or confidence even,
and it's
right?
exactly what, like, Iron Man, that's why we have Ultron, because he's like, well, you know, like,
that's why we have a lot of the villains.
Yes, due to Tony Stark. But you know, so it does carry on over. You know, it transfers over, and it doesn't make him less likable. Absolutely not.
No.
Benedict Cumberbatch is adorable.
And it's lessons learned as people, right? Like, we all still have certain qualities of ourselves that, like, okay, we could change that quality, but is it really going to change? We could try to change that quality, but sometimes we still kind of hold on to those things.
No,
right?
it's too late. I'm way too old and fixed in my ways.
I mean, and that's the thing, right? And they're older than us, I think. You know,
so, way older. That's funny too. I was watching the trailer for the Eternals, and I was like, it's because they put all the Eternal, like, actors there. It's like they're all old, you know? Like, we keep recycling them instead of getting new actors.
But by the way, that also, just to kind of touch on that trailer, I saw like another trailer for it during Shang Chi, and it looks so good.
Yeah,
it looks so good.
I was telling Jose, like, last time that we talked about it, I was like, I'm not really excited for the Eternals.
Yeah.
And then I saw it in theaters, and I was like, oh crap, I'm excited for the Eternals.
Yeah. And spoilers for the trailers too. You saw a trailer for the Eternals. They kind of showed some of the primordials. What were they called? Was that what they're called? Or did I just make that thing up?
The deviants?
The deviant? No, not the opposite of the deviants. The celestials. Primordials. Where did I get that from? Is it a video game? I think it's a video game. That doesn't
sound like.
Yeah. I think I got a video game reference in my head.
No, but the celestials we saw on actual on the trailers.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was saying.
No, I mean before Shang-Chi, like, we saw them on the YouTube.
Oh no, but I'm saying, like, we're. Oh, I haven't seen the trailers until this one.
Oh,
that's why. Yeah. Like, I saw like maybe one, but it was just them, and I hadn't seen it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because the one that we saw in theaters was the one that they released.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I hadn't seen that one.
Where they touch on talking about, like, Thanos.
And they showed like two of them too, right? Like, of the Celestials. I thought I saw the guy with the 6 eyes, and then there was, I think, the one that had multiple heads too. I don't remember though. Maybe I'm just making that up.
I have no idea.
Multiple heads. I know the red one. Okay. I forgot his name, but yeah.
Okay. So back to Doctor Strange.
Judge.
Or what if
something?
Yeah.
Who's that?
The red.
Oh, Celestial. I keep wanting to say Primordial, and I don't know why.
Judge something.
But yeah, going back to Doctor Strange, I really enjoy these episodes, like, because again, they're not anything that we've seen before, and I mean, we're getting a little bit of recycle, but it's different. Yeah, you know, and I like that we got to see what's his name, Cagliostro, which is the guy that wrote the books, who is the.
Wait, was it him? I thought you said it wasn't him.
That's him.
He was just pretending to not be him.
That's another name for him.
Oh, okay.
The Bon, I think that was his name, Bon, something like that.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's just another name for him, but it's the same person. So that's why he did the same things that Doctor Strange did, and like, because he lost somebody, and he was like, he would try to, like, fix that or whatever, and that's why he just died at the end. He's like, well, I've lived, you know, like, I don't need to live anymore.
Yeah,
so, yeah. It was really really good.
Yeah.
And I like the whole like like when they're fighting at the end, and like he's like, it was like really video gamey, like when they're on top and he's just like punching the crap out of good Doctor Strange.
Good Doctor Strange, yeah, because the multiverse splits and they have 2 Doctor Stranges in this one.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. I was like, oh, that was so good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and it did show off his potential arrogance to even translate into the multiverse of madness, which is where I was going with that earlier. Because he did get a little arrogant in this one, and that's why he ended up being like this ultimate villain, which he even absorbed the good Doctor, the good Doctor Strange, into himself, and ended up destroying the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Watcher being involved in this was so badass.
Yeah.
Like, it was so badass.
And I like that he, the Watcher is like, well, I'm not a god, you know, like I'm just here to observe. And he is an all-powerful being. He's very, very powerful, but
he's not there to interfere.
Yeah, he's just there to like observe.
He just likes to watch.
Yeah,
he's
the
a
Watcher.
voyeur.
He's the Watcher. Yeah, they should call him the voyeur.
The voyeur.
Yeah, but I mean, he did warn him. He goes, "Look, I warned you. You know, and ultimately, you caused this. You know, I can't interfere. I can't intervene. I can't, help you at this point. It's over." And he's like begging him and pleading with him, and it was that was an awesome scene too. Like just seeing that kind of the way it's ending, and it kind of just collides on itself, and it was just like.
I like how we also see him become like this like super monster. Like we see him for what he is.
Yeah.
Like he's a creepy monster.
Yeah, absorbed everything.
Really cool.
Yeah. This was a great episode.
It was really good.
Yeah,
I do feel like
progressively better.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, sorry.
Exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
You just took.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't
it's
know.
cool. It's cool.
My bad.
No, I didn't hear it. What?
Oh, I said that they've gotten progressively better every time.
Yeah.
And that's what Jose was gonna say, and I cut him off. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
He's like broken inside now.
I'm like, man, that was my one input for the show.
Oh.
That's what you get for not having notes.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, so great. We'll see the next episode. Do you guys know what's coming up?
I don't know.
No.
All right, I guess we'll be surprised.
Yeah. Yep. And so, should we talk about Shang Chi now?
Yes. So spoilers ahead for Shang Chi.
Even more spoilers for Shang Chi.
Spoilerific show.
Yes, guys. I took notes during the movie.
You were that guy.
I was so proud of myself. Okay, so because I have my phone on dark mode, so it wasn't bad. Also just taking quick notes like on my Samsung notes, and they just automatically come here too. So onto my Samsung tablet. So that's how I was doing it. It wasn't
not
bad.
Not sponsored by Samsung.
But
we should be. Samsung,
yeah. Please,
hey baby.
Thank you. Samsung. Oh, I have a Samsung Watch 4 now too.
Oh.
It's amazing. I love it.
There's a 4?
Yeah, it's a 4. It's a 44 millimeter one
Fancy.
too.
I'm gonna have to upgrade.
Yeah, and it has a lot more. It has more Wear OS as opposed to like their Samsung operating system on the watch, and it's a lot more. It works better.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I wanted it for Google Fit, and so
like
that's why it's on here.
I love
This
Google
is a paid
Fit.
sponsorship.
Actually, no, Samsung Fit. I use a Samsung app.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I like Google Fit a lot because it just keeps. To me, like it has this. Like I like all the details.
Yeah, Samsung Health.
Cool.
I use a Samsung Health. I love it.
And now back to our regular program.
So yeah, Shang-Chi. What did you guys think? Who should start? You guys can start.
I absolutely loved this movie. It became my favorite movie in the MCU, and it was the directing in the movie was amazing.
Yeah.
All the one track shots, and then the continuous fight scenes. Because you guys know how I feel about Marvel fight scenes.
Yeah.
I didn't think they could do any better than Iron Fist, but
so why
mean
we
the
reason when we're like if you watch like you know how they're on the bus?
Yes,
and
it was terrible in Iron Fist. I was being sarcastic.
Oh, you're being sarcastic.
Oh my god! You know how like they're on the bus and then he takes off his jacket, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, ha, Jackie move, right?
Yes.
So I learned later that one of the people that worked on Jackie's movies
That was Rumble in the Bronx. Yeah, Rumble in the Bronx.
He was
choreographer?
part of the
Oh,
whole
cool.
like choreography for this.
Amazing.
And it was like, and I was like, because I know my Jackie moves, and I was like, that's a Jackie move.
Yeah.
And like, and it turns out that that's the reason why, you know. And they did have somebody that was in the Bruce Lee movies as well.
Nice.
Because there was a lot of stuff that I was watching, and I was like, oh, it's like Bruce Lee style as well. So,
wow.
And then we had the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon people.
Yes.
In that as well, which made
Oh my
it
God.
beautiful.
Yes,
Like,
all the
everything.
fighting styles were so fun to watch.
Yeah.
It was so amazing. I love the fact that they didn't cut every time somebody swung or threw a kick.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
It was so much fun. Like, and okay, so the first, the bus fight scene finished.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my god, I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
It was not as. it was a billion times better than the elevator fight scene, which to Captain America 2.
I'm like, in this one? I'm like, they were out in the scaffolding.
in Winter Soldier, when they had the elevator fight
I remember.
scene. And to me, like, that was as good as Marvel got in fight scenes. And it's not that good. Again, right. Littered with cuts. But that bus scene was just amazing. You guys know I mentioned I'm not a fan of Awkwafina. Loved her in this movie.
She was amazing.
I loved her in this movie.
Amazing.
And again, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed her. Like, she was so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
It was really good. Like, I actually really did enjoy this movie. Yeah. And you know, I went into it like kind of like, well, I don't know very much about these characters.
Yeah.
So you should blow me away because I'm not like, I don't know very much about them. So teach me something, show me something, like, you know, and I feel like it did. Like, it was really good. And, you know, when we got to the scaffolding, like, fight, that was another, like, Jackie thing. Like, I was very impressed by it.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, and then we have Awkwafina, like, misdirecting people with Hotel California.
I love that. I love Hotel California, and I love Awkwafina singing it. And it was amazing.
Their chemistry was really good. Like, I felt like they were best friends. Like, it was really, really good.
And it is.
I did like the fact that there was no love story.
It kind of felt like a little bit of a love story, but it didn't go there.
It wasn't a romantic story.
Yeah. It was fun.
It was fun. It was honestly. You guys have been. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've been kind of promoted like I'm famous or something like that. But I'm saying, like, I shared like kind of that I want to go see it. I thought everybody should go see it. You know, and same thing with the ratings that the
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes thermometer. I don't know.
Tomato meter.
Tomato meter? Thermometer? I like that better.
I like thermometer.
Yeah, thermometer.
I just made that up. You're welcome.
No, you're good.
Are you sure it's not thermometer? I feel like
it might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I love it. So keep it.
But anyway, it has really great reviews, and it was that great. It was that great. I would put it almost like I you know, to me it was like I feel like more people should see it, and so thus it should have more in regards to the box office as like just comparable to Black Panther, you know, because that was the number one so far, right?
Yeah.
We said
no, Endgame was
Endgame was number, but Black Panther was number 2.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was exciting.
Yes.
I like that it didn't take away from the Chinese culture.
Right.
Because we did get them speaking Chinese as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so
their names.
It was good. Like, Shang Chi.
Megan had to learn Chinese because she can't read the subtitles.
I could see them. Okay. I went to the big screen. I didn't do the little ones. Oh, okay. So this is kind of off Shang-Chi topic, but kind of correlation.
Okay.
I don't like the fact that I have to go to a theater to watch this.
Yeah.
But this is why.
Okay.
First of all, like, I know theaters get crowded. It's fine. I've been through that before, right? You know, we're in a pandemic, but whatever. I want to go watch it anyways. But second, we have people talking on, you know, like, I had 2 people talking, maybe like one. So there was a girl next to me and then 2 other people, and they were talking, full on talking,
conversations,
loud.
Oh my
God, not regular. And
like about the movie or just about other stuff?
They're just talking. I can't hear them, but they're
curious.
like, I could hear them, but they were distracting from the movie. So I had to turn around and shush them because I was like, what the hell?
Good.
You know, not like, I'm not gonna turn away. I'm like, shh. And I'm just like staring at them like, shut the fuck up, you know? And they quiet down. And then finally the girl next to me got annoyed and she was like, could you guys please shut up?
Yeah.
Because she got annoyed too. And she was a little girl too. I was like,
yeah.
You know, just like, all right, high five, buddy. You know, but, you know, like, but they still kept doing it. So it was just like, okay. And then
obnoxious.
People bring their children that are babies.
Oh my God.
Not regular little children that, you know, you could tell them like, hey, shh, quiet down. And, you know, they'll start whispering, you know. No, these, like, they're kids that are probably like toddlers, and they're like talking and yelling, and it's like, what the hell? Like, so you expect me to pay $30 to go to the theaters, like, to pay for the ticket. You expect me to pay another $30 for snacks, and then you expect me to pay another $30 for alcohol because I'm not you know. So what, I'm spending $90 at a movie theater to be interrupted? Absolutely not. I would prefer this to be straight to Disney Plus. I will pay your $30, even if you want me to like rent it for like, let's say you let me rent it for the weekend. Totally fine. I will pay that $30 gladly.
Yeah.
Because then I have unlimited snacks in my house.
Yeah.
I can just hang out without noisy children. I have a big
or noisy
TV.
adults because
yes,
like you
noisy
said,
adults.
noisy
Exactly.
adults, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a big ass TV at my house. You know, I have good sound. I don't need to go to the movie theater.
Yeah.
You know, like let me put that on my screen because this is awful. Like I shouldn't have to pay that much money just so it's interrupted by
everybody else.
Terrible people that can't control their kids and that can't control themselves.
Yeah.
So I really hated the fact that I had to go to a movie theater.
Yeah.
Like if it was regulated, like you can only bring your kids to this theater
at this
certain time, you know, fine.
Yeah.
But it's
no conversation.
Yeah, and somebody like there to like police it, like freaking Nazi it because this is terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
and reactions are okay. Like you can have a reaction
exactly.
like, oh, like you know, I go to Dolfo and like, oh my god, this was amazing, you know, like in that moment.
Yeah.
But having a full on conversation is I hate that. I hate that. Now, I'm gonna bring something up. Do you tear paper like casually?
No.
Just no. Okay. The reason I asked is because there was one time. Do you tear paper? Okay.
Know.
The reason I asked is because one time I was in a movie theater and I was sitting next to a girl who decided just to start tearing paper.
Yeah, no, I don't do that at random places. I do it at my house. Like if I'm throwing something away.
Yeah. No, well, she pulled out a sheet of paper from her bag and just started tearing.
Is it like an anxiety thing?
I'm assuming so. That's the only thing that I can think of, right?
Adolfo's nodding, so I'm gonna go ahead and
so
say
he
that.
knows, maybe because of the children that he works with too. But she just pulls out paper and just starts fucking tearing it.
Okay, then you shouldn't be allowed in the theater.
Like, well, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like that. You're right. It ruins the experience for like people around you. If you can't control
your anxiety to that point, like I'm there, I have really bad anxiety. I have like I'm diagnosed with it, you know. But I'm not there annoying other people. I keep quiet. I suffer in silence.
It's a movie.
Yes, with my alcohol.
It shouldn't be about conversation. Like, okay, if you want to go have a conversation with somebody, go have lunch. You know, like don't come to a movie theater because I'm sorry, I'm there to see the movie. Like you're saying, I was fortunate enough to get. Well, and aside from that, people. Okay, so I was fortunate enough to get the back row seats, which is what I aimed for anyway. I intentionally skipped one chair because there was a group of three. And, like when I was choosing the chair, I'm like, oh, cool. Let me just skip one. Yeah. It's not likely somebody's gonna sit in between Adolfo and a stranger. It's not likely. Thankfully, it didn't happen to us.
It happened.
And
it
also,
happened to me as well.
the seat to my left was empty too, so I got really lucky.
Yeah.
And I also went at 10:30 a.m. though, so maybe that has something to do with it. I went really earlier than most. I feel like
I did. I went to the matinee as well.
Oh yeah,
but
like really early.
Still like well, not because the theater closest to us opens like at 12.
Oh okay.
So it was like the first matinee that they had. But yeah, our theater was kind of packed, but I was able to get good seats. Again, that was a little girl sitting next to me. She wasn't terrible. Yeah. The people sitting next to her that were terrible.
Yeah. My thought was like, if somebody's going to be coughing, nobody's going to be coughing behind me. Everybody's going to be coughing in front of me, which is why I chose the back row seats. And then, there were people coughing, which like to me, again, you know, it's one of those things like, it's like, especially during how things are kind of going, we're wearing masks, like, girl, just stay your ass at home, you know. But people don't have that option because of the fact that it's not on Disney Plus, you know. And we got that one movie, and I feel like we kind of, you know, I would have preferred to watch it at home, but I was happy to be in a movie theater and happy to see, and the fact that it was this movie and it was well worth. It was
worth watching it in theaters, but it's not worth having it ruined by other people, and that's my issue. I don't mind watching it in theaters. It's fine. I chose to go. We're in a pandemic, and I still chose to go.
Right.
That has nothing. That's not on anyone else. That's my decision. That's on me. My problem is being in a movie theater and having somebody ruin the movie by talking.
Yes.
I get if you're like, there was a part where at the end, like, okay, so when he has the rings and he's like gonna, like, it looks like he's gonna shoot at his dad. I was like, comment, I was excited, right? But then like it didn't happen, and then we go to like at the end where Aquafina's like, she's like, oh, he did like a Kamehameha wave, and I was like, yes, and so I turned to my partner, and I'm just like, yeah, you know. But it's not anything where I'm like, oh yeah, this is what happened, you know. No, these people are full on talking and not whispering, loud, like they're just talking. Like,
I'm mad for you.
It was awful, and I don't like that. Like, I just feel like I shouldn't have to pay $90 for people to interrupt my movie. If you're gonna have me pay that much money, have an attendant there, have someone to come be like, no, you guys can't do this, you know, like that's not fair on me. And I'm pissed at I'm pissed at ScarJo, because she's like, oh, let's complain. No, fuck you then, because you're not paying. Like, we're an average Joe. We're not making millions. We're not making millions of dollars, you know, for us to spend our hard-earned dollars for, you know, to watch your movie in a theater so someone else can ruin it. Then advocate for us. Like, say like, okay, well then there should be like stricter, you know, like people there, you know, like telling people not to ruin the movie. And if you have a crying child, take it out. Like take
just
it out.
Kill it. No,
yes.
no,
yeah.
I agree.
I'm okay with that. Like, no, just take it out. Translate that how you will. But, you know, like, it's not.
Just take care of it.
It's not fair. Like, why should I have to listen to your crying child ruin the movie? Like, that's not, I don't like that. And that really pissed me off. And that was one thing that really grinded my gears. Like, seriously, I hope that we have more on the Disney Plus, so people can have the option to watch it at
and then
home.
just Disney negotiate that. Like, it's like, we're still like, there's two of us here. We paid $30 in the movie theaters. Okay, maybe $2 more, you know, in the movie theaters, right? But we could have paid $30 at home and watched it at home. I did enjoy my experience, thankfully. But you're right. Like, we should have had the option, and I was upset as well. Like, when I heard that I can't watch this. And then be able to take notes like I wanted to take notes, even though I took notes.
I enjoy watching.
Was I being that guy that was in there? No, there was a separation of seats between me.
Imagine I look over and it's actually Jaime
taking notes.
Hey, Jose, where were you sitting? Like, you had awful seats or something. You were like off to the side, like.
Oh yeah, and not just that. I had kids behind me.
That was.
And I at one point had to turn around and be like, "Lady, turn your kids down."
Oh my god!
Because they were talking. I don't think any kid under 10 needs to be in a movie theater. They do not have the attention span.
Or rent a movie theater with some families, you know.
They want to keep moving. They want to talk. They want to, and then a lot, since Megan mentioned, a lot of this movie was in Chinese. Well, some of the movie was in Chinese. What are they saying, Mom?
Oh my god!
And then like one kid just started screaming out, "These nuts!" And I'm just like, "Oh my god. Like, can somebody just?" And then they
Where
started.
Did you go? Like, what
the Marina. AMC
Marina?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
that's why. No, I'm just kidding.
I haven't had many issues there.
No,
before,
no, just.
But kidding. I picked, like that was one of the seats that was just available, and and I thought it was the last seat, like the last row, because I wanted it specifically for that. I didn't want anybody behind me, and I could have sworn that behind me was only what's it called, the handicap.
Behind you?
That's what I thought.
All the way up the stairs?
Yeah. Well, it's when you come in. It's the.
I see. Like the aisle.
Yeah.
Like okay, got it.
The doors are in the back.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
And then like the top row has like the empty seats for wheelchairs and whatnot. Right? Yeah. Handy accessible.
That's what I thought it was. But no, like there was 3 kids behind me, and then and then they started throwing popcorn at the guy sitting next to me, and the guy sitting next to me had to tell them to stop too.
Did he punch them? I've been known to punch kids. No, I'm just kidding.
Next time, take Jaime with you.
You should have came with us. The Harkins and Cerritos. You could have sat next to me.
Yeah, Harkins and Cerritos. Taking notes. I like the Harkins and Cerritos.
Yeah, it was really good.
But the place that I go to, it's because when I haven't watched very many movies in theater, but it's not been bad. But again, like, this is not a movie where I just want I want to sit there and actually enjoy it, you know, and I would rather enjoy it at home.
Yeah.
At this point in time.
Yeah. I'm going back.
Now that
I no joke, I'm actually considering going back. I might go do it while I'm in Colorado too. So because I do want to see it again. I'm good.
I'll wait for the 45 days or whatever for it to be released.
I'm just thinking like probably past the weekend, like it's gonna be less like busy too. So that's why I'm like, if I have an opportunity to go, I might go see it again in Colorado. Because it was honestly, despite unfortunate because of what your experience there, it kind of ruined the experience of the movie. But the movie was absolutely amazing.
No,
like
absolutely,
saying,
no, and I thought everything was beautiful, like the whole like incorporating like the Tai Chi like moves, like for the sequence where they're fighting like.
There was that love story.
Yeah, it was. It was fight flirting, dude. It was awesome.
It was a little weird.
Which is why. Okay, so because you guys are talking about the dad and the mom in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which is why when like at the end when this is the only that I was kind of like, okay, that's a little weird. When the dad and the son were kind of doing it, like
fight
it was
flirting, baby.
It was okay. Like I got that it was like their martial, like the type of martial art, but it was like your dad, like so it threw it a little bit.
Love is love. No.
I mean, it was still like was how do you say his name? Is it Simu Louis?
Simu Lou. I think it's Lou.
Okay. And I'll correct myself when I figure it out too. I apologize if I got it wrong. But he's a gorgeous man, and seeing him flirt with his dad, or seeing him flirt, was really, it was amazing.
He's just like, this is a category on Pornhub.
It is dad/son. Yes. But if it doesn't mean the same thing necessarily, Anyway, but
okay.
Now I'm gonna explain Pornhub to you guys now.
What are you doing, step bro?
Oh my god! Okay, we're getting off of this one, but
getting back to Shang Chi.
Yeah, but he's a really attractive man. And by the way, I've never seen him because I heard he was on Kim's Convenience Store or Convenience, right, or something like that. He was on another show that I've never seen. Yeah, I've never seen the show, but I didn't know what to expect of him as an actor, and I was pleasantly surprised by him as an actor. His personality. Kind of like really shone through.
He's charming.
Yeah, very charming.
Yes,
and
I really did enjoy like watching him on screen. He was great.
Yeah. Like I didn't expect like the kind of the charisma, the even his humor that he had in the movie too. Going along with Awkwafina as well. Like it was great. Like it made him
so
like
much really fun. Adorable.
Yeah,
like, it gave him like this like little like.
Fun,
like cute, He was adorable,
and they were people. I mean, they were real people. Like and it's funny. You have to say it that way. I feel like a little bit because, and I go to the cultural references as well because a lot of people can relate to the type of his character, who he is, and bringing in that culture. And we just, this is how it would be if some of us were to become superheroes or whatever.
I was crushing hard on his sister though.
Yeah, and even when she came in too.
I knew she was gonna turn out to be a villain because I was like, she has the villain haircut.
Yeah,
I was like, this woman's gonna be a villain.
Wait, but didn't Hope have that haircut?
Yeah, I was thinking.
But she grew it out, guys.
She grew it out.
She grew it out.
She realized what she was doing.
Yeah, she's no longer a villain.
Well, because she was because she had to play a villain-ish, character. She wasn't a villain. I'm just saying she was kind of pretending to be one, like to infiltrate or whatever.
And just in case, Hope is the Wasp. In case you guys didn't know that. Now, I'm not saying you guys don't know that, but audience members are the
If you didn't know that, why are you watching? Why are you listening to this?
Just in case. Keep listening. Don't. No, but and they kind of did, I guess, put it out there like that she's going to be like maybe a villain in the future. I almost thought that we're going to see Valentina. I think that was her name.
Yeah.
I thought that we're going to see her somehow Countess. To come, show up.
I thought she was going to come in and get Abomination. Which was really cool. Wong is awesome, by the way. Like I absolutely love Wong, and he's over here breaking out Abomination and like training him.
Yeah, and he took him.
So cute.
Did he break him out? I think they're just like friends, though. It seemed
they're
like
friends, but he broke him out of the containment center that he's in, and so they could fight or train whatever together. He's doing with them, and takes him back. Like they're friends, and I'm just like, Wong.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, sir, he's awesome.
But he was also really good in What If as well, and like just being like just Wong is funny. But I like that. I feel like they're giving him. It feels like he's more Doctor Strange than Doctor Strange is Doctor Strange. I don't know, like because obviously stay post credits, right? There's 2 post credit scenes. One of them being the one where Wong is kind of like, hey, come with me. there's something going on with your artifacts that you have. You know,
he is really smart. He's the keeper of the books.
Yeah.
So the library.
Oh,
like,
okay.
He's basically the librarian there.
Cool.
So he knows a lot of knowledge, and I did like the fact that he's talking to Banner and
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool. Also, Banner, not Doctor Hulk, right? That his name, Doctor Hulk, or it's Smart Hulk. I don't know.
Wasn't it Maestro?
No,
Because
Maestro's totally different.
Is it?
Kind of.
Doesn't eventually he becomes Maestro because he's still keeping himself as the Hulk, but then wants to like rule the planet.
Anyways,
like
Smart Hulk. Smart
Hulk.
Yeah, I don't remember his name right now, but and then I turned off my computer because it was dying.
No.
But so like I thought that was a little confusing. I was like, is he letting him out? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, because they had already said that Mark Ruffalo is going to be in She-Hulk as Bruce Banner, not as Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but he's still in a sling.
But I just still want to know what's happening there.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And it might be explained in She-Hulk.
Well, I'm curious. But anyways, so so I really enjoyed that, and then karaoke with Wong, of course.
Yeah.
Wong's fun, guys.
Yeah, he is.
I love Wong.
That abomination scene was really good, like that fight scene that they had together, and then I did like that they went to Ta Lo, which is their village, the mother's village, original village, and like they had their own kind of almost like Wakanda. You know how they have vibranium, they had the dragon scales.
Yeah.
I thought that was so cool. Like I thought,
and the hidden forest.
village,
the
hidden
forest thing
creatures.
was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Morris was the best. I'm just saying,
the
like he was
best.
like the best actor there. Like, did you see him like play dead?
Yes.
Adorable.
Yeah, I mean, well, that said, also, what was his name, Trevor, who came back,
The Mandarin.
after being the Mandarin. Yeah.
Have you
like-
guys seen that short?
No.
Where he gets captured?
No, I didn't see it.
I don't know if it's only on YouTube.
I think
But
it is only on YouTube.
I haven't gone back to watch it again, but yeah, they have an actual short where he gets captured.
He was hilarious too. That actor was hilarious.
Ben
too.
Kingsley. Ben Kingsley is always great.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, but Morris was so awesome. I did like the other little creatures that they had.
The
like,
Ninetales?
The Ninetales.
I was like, gotta
the
catch them
Ninetales.
all, guys.
Oh, like, why is this Pokemon right now?
Yeah.
Like, you totally got me
I
right
was
now.
waiting. I was like, Ash catch him right now. Like, whoa.
Oh my
Isn't
God.
the Ninetale Foxo a demon? And
It's well, they're all demons. Well, they're all like spirits, and so
Yeah,
some of them can be good / bad.
because I remember in Lovecraft Country, which is there's this one episode which is just really good where one of the women just has a Ninetale Fox demon in her. So this thing feeds when she's having sex.
Oh, okay.
So she has to feed its souls. So it is one of the creepiest scenes ever. Like, you know, she's mid-sex, all of a sudden, like, these tails just start coming out of her.
Wow.
And, like, going into the guy that she's in and just tearing it apart.
Doesn't that happen in American Gods as well?
Does it? I don't know. I've never
Was
seen
it called
it.
American Gods? Yeah, I think it was called American Gods.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
But I haven't seen
something similar to that happened.
it. It's
She's like,
really good. Like, this
wow.
one episode,
I might check
which
that
is
out
actually,
now.
I think, the episode right where you left off on. It's the very next episode.
Yeah, I didn't finish that. I thought it was boring. But
That episode's really good.
But yeah, I'm probably not gonna go back to it. I have too much to watch, dude. I can't. I'm not gonna.
You gonna watch more Titans?
Yes. It might
I
get
mean,
better.
now at this point, you.
I'm in too deep.
Yeah.
I can't. No turning back now. But I really enjoyed the imagery they had. Like it was really good.
Gorgeous
like,
colors.
Yeah, and then like to see the Great Protector come out.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Like the whole because it's like a river dragon, right?
Yeah.
So, it reminded me of like I don't know if you guys have ever seen Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Like Haku.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminded me of like Haku.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
There's another thing I saw. Oh, that recent movie that came out with Aquafina as well. She was the dragon as well. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that a little bit. Yeah. So,
Raya?
Raya.
Haven't seen
Correct. Yeah. So, okay.
It's cute. I liked it. It was cute.
Yeah. I like that they called Morris a chicken pig.
I
I want a plush. I want a plush of him. I
He's just
do
the
one.
butt, basically.
Well,
Cute.
I was
Just a
thinking
winged furry creature.
he's the reverse of cat dog.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Double
yeah,
butt.
yeah. And the story was really good. The story was really good. You know, there was a story. And see, and this is why we talk about Marvel, right? Because I mean, we can be excited about Marvel because we're getting good stories. And you guys have told me DC has really great stories, you know. And I just want to see that in a movie.
It hasn't been translated very well.
Yeah, I just want to see
You
that
have
in
to
a
watch
movie.
the animated movie.
Yeah, and so we can watch and as recent stuff comes out, i.e. Injustice that might be coming out someday, then we can go down that line. And I didn't like you, Megan. I didn't know anything about Shang Chi. You know, I didn't know anything about it, but it was great. Like seeing all the references to like the forest spirits and you know the whole village hidden in the spirit and in the forest and like the type of you know martial arts that they did and just the way it was so fluid and great. The music was good and it wasn't even out of place. You know, there was some good music in there and always fit the scene. Even Hotel California fit the freaking scene. You know, like it was so great. And I love Hotel California, and it was the original version of Hotel.
I like that we
version.
didn't play off like crazy. Like, of course we had. It's a martial arts movie, but we didn't play off like stereotypical things. Like yeah, they were smart people, but they just wanted to do whatever they wanted to do. You know, they didn't have like. Of course, you have the family that's a little more like pressure and old school traditional. You know, which is true. Like you have that in every family. You know, like you have a little more tradition, but then you have the kids that are like, nah, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. You know, they're just happy living their lives. You know, like as ballet attendants.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I thought that was great.
And that's how like a lot of our generation, in my opinion, that's how. Well, at least that's how I am. Like I'm okay doing my job. I love my job. You know, I don't need to. I don't feel like I need to like you know. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna work towards something, you know, and if it happens, it happens.
But
great,
you're working. It's not like you're not working toward anything. Right. You're doing something you enjoy.
Exactly.
You know, like,
and I do. I love my job.
Just like with my job, I'm not trying to run the place. Yeah. I just want to work.
Yeah.
You know?
And enjoy something that you like doing. So it's relatable.
Exactly.
It's
so
relatable.
I thought that was great.
Yeah.
But I did like the traditional aspects as well.
Yeah, yeah. And it was a good mix of both. The story again, even when they talked about like the original Army of the Ten Rings, that was the name of them. The way they kind of told that old school story, and the dad had been around for like 1,000 years or whatever. But it was very well blended into like the present, you know, and where things can go and where things can move forward. There's a lot of great cultural references, but still a lot of things that you can relate to as a person. Yeah,
absolutely.
You know. I don't know. I really love this movie at the end of the day.
The one thing that I did wish would have happened was with Death Dealer. I wish they wouldn't have killed them. Also, like no gender for Death Dealer. Pretty cool. I like that.
Which one was Death Dealer? I'm sorry.
With the mask.
The ninja?
The
oh, okay, yeah.
Like I thought I actually did like that because I feel like if you have a mask, it doesn't matter. Yeah. You know, like why should it matter? I just think if you're badass, you're badass. You know, you have a mask. What does it matter, right? Yeah. But I didn't like that they killed them off with one of those soul sucking dragon things. I wish that
they're soul eaters.
That what was her name? The auntie. Like I wish she would have like killed him because she's been training the entire time. The whole freaking town trains like every day. Like, you know, she should have like been a better assassin, or not assassin, but better fighter and killed them, you know? Yeah. And that would have been a really fitting ending for that. But I think just kind of taking them away and like quickly killing them off, like it just, I don't know, it didn't sit well with me. Like I think they kind of did, like, because they played it up so much in the trailers that you didn't really get any. That
they were a lot more important than they were.
Yeah. And they kind of did the same thing with Black Widow with Taskmaster.
I forgot Taskmaster was in that movie.
Exactly. So, and that's the thing is that like they played it up so much that they were only in like 3 scenes. Yeah. You know, and same thing with this one. They were only in like a couple scenes, not too many. You know, so I didn't really enjoy that, but everything else was great. You know.
Yeah, like I said, it became my favorite Marvel movie. Yeah, like it really did. It just the cinematography was just so good too. Just the fact that there was so many really well crafted tracking shots, like not even just the fight scenes, but there were just really good tracking shots where it was just an uncut shot. You know? Yeah.
And you forget that you're watching a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for like things you knew, like Abomination and like Wong, and bring reference to the Snap and all that, like you kind of would forget that it's a Marvel movie. Like it's a superhero, like it's a superhero movie, but not from Marvel. Like. And I think that was really cool because you can watch that alone. It's a standalone movie,
Yeah, the scene in the scaffolding outside the building. Have you guys ever watched the movie The Raid?
Yes.
No. That reminded me of that. The Raid is the movie where some cops go into this building filled with drug dealers and they have to fight their way up to the top.
Oh wow!
It's just is like such a video game movie.
It's just fighting the whole time.
Yeah,
wow.
it's just a pure action packed martial arts movie. It's so good.
Crazy.
It's so much fun.
What does that remind me of? All I think about is this movie called Wreck. When you kind of describe that, it's it's like Record for like and then they kind of like live in a high rise building, and so they there's a scene where they're kind of going up the stairs, kind of taking out zombies and stuff like that. So that's what it reminds me.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it's actually the Spanish version, the original, not Quarantine, because Quarantine was a terrible.
I've seen Quarantine.
Yeah,
and I don't remember Quarantine. I think I blocked it out.
So if you watch the Spanish version, which is Wreck, you'll get a lot more of the story, and you'll understand what that creature actually was in it too. And I really recommend it. It's in Spanish, Spain Spanish, and it's
REC.
REC, yeah, it's really great movie. Even part 2 was pretty great. So, but yeah, when you were describing it, reminded me.
Because now that I like remember, I'm like, because the title cover is like, it says REC and it has the little thing and then like the little.
Yeah, I remember hearing of
like
it,
a woman,
but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah. It was
2007. Wow.
Yeah, but it's a really great movie.
Yeah.
I really recommend it. I think it would live the time. Like, you would watch. It'd be okay.
Well said.
Totally.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of emotion behind the movie. Shang Chi, and I think that's also what kind of really drew me in. Like, I was excited. I think I teary-eyed a little bit. It totally reminded me of you, Megan. Like, I was like, wow. And then kind of the way that they built the relationships, even with the guy, the bow and arrow guy that was teaching Aquafina's character how to be an archer, and the way he passed away, you had that emotion tied to it, and I like that. It seems like she's gonna be really involved, like it's not just Shang-Chi, but it's like Shang-Chi and Katie, and they're gonna be like heroes, part of the MCU together. Yeah,
and which is what we got at the end, because he welcomed them to the circus.
Yeah.
But I also enjoyed their outfits because they did look very superhero, but also traditional superhero. And I don't know, I like traditional Chinese, I should say, but it was really cool. Like I enjoyed a lot of the visual aspects of it. It was really good.
Me too. Me too. Great movie. Well recommended. Go watch it.
100%.
Go watch it twice.
So good.
Maybe.
Watch it once in the theaters and once at home. Don't waste it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing?
I like the.
I was looking at my notes to see if I wrote anything else. Shut up, Megan. Stop ruining the illusion.
Yeah.
Jose is very unorganized. Whenever he says he's doing anything that's organized,
this is radio magic, baby.
Radio? What century are you?
Close enough.
Podcast?
Internet, baby.
Podcast magic? Internet. Well, yeah. That's all I have for the movie. It was great.
Yeah, like I said, I really liked it. I'm definitely going to go watch it again. And hopefully there are no children this time. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, one more thing. So you know how like I'm thinking like the rings are like, because if you listen to like the story she was talking about the evil creature thing, I don't remember.
The soul eaters.
He's from like a different dimension. So and then the rings themselves, like when we hear about the rings, like how they're sending a signal, like, and they don't know to where, right? So I'm assuming this was before we had our like the timeline that was made. So when everything was, because remember everything was chaos before. Yeah. So those might have come before the timeline, and like that creature came before because there's nothing else. In the universe like that. So I'm thinking like maybe that's when like everything was chaos, and then it was in the timeline.
Just like
yeah,
trapped in there.
yeah, and so that's how I'm thinking it's gonna tie in, because it's like pulsating that signal, and that's probably attracting something bigger, because now our timeline is nuts, you know.
But why would it have started now as opposed to started when the data
1,000
had
years
it?
ago?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Well, now it's crazy chaos, so like there's
Oh.
it's all branched out now, so maybe it could reach further. I don't know, man. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
not,
I'm just curious.
I'm not Marcus and McFeely.
Yeah, I'm just speculating.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Speculation, guys.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I wonder if that's going to be our giant Thanos threat, whatever is coming. You know, instead of it being King, because King the Conqueror is going to be in Ant-Man, right?
Yes.
Like one version of King, right?
Yeah.
So maybe something bigger is coming than King.
And they also kind of did travel through like a different dimension anyway, because that's how they ended up in Talo. Is like it was like a portal to somewhere else, but they went through this crazy ass forest to get there. So I mean, it seems like there's already kind of access to different worlds anyway. Just the timeline gets thrown off by everything, you know. Sorry, the multiverse gets created because of what happened in like Loki and stuff like that.
And that's what I'm thinking, like maybe because of like the timeline, like how it's all chaos now, like maybe that'll allow whatever is in the other dimension to come.
That makes sense.
You know?
Yeah, that does make sense.
So it's all speculation. I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was really interesting, and now I'm scared.
Cool.
I'm looking up stuff that the director Destin Daniel Cretton made. None of these films look like they would go along with Shang Chi.
Oh,
there's Drakmar in 2008, The Shack in 2017, I Am Not a Hipster in 2012, The Glass Castle, Just Mercy, Short Term 12. I don't know what any of these movies are.
I don't like hipster movies.
Yeah, but I absolutely loved it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah,
to say.
no, I mean, it's true. At the end of the day, it was great.
I didn't think I would like it as much as I did.
Yeah,
and
really, I was wrong. Yeah,
I can feel you on that. I don't know if. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was expecting Marvel to bungle the
martial arts
fightings.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing is that like, because I have not seen a good like martial arts like American movie.
Yeah,
you know, in a while. And this was actually really good, and I'm glad that they were well, they have the money to do it. You know what? They have the money to do it. If they were to like make it trash, then I'd have been like, dude, what the hell, Disney? You know, like you have the money to like bring in all these like authentic like martial artists. So for you to say, oh, all right, we're just gonna half-ass it, like that doesn't sound like them. You know. I
hope it does really well in the box office.
I hope this shows them that they can do better in future movies as well.
Yeah.
Because
the box office has to say that for them, you know.
No, I mean the fight scenes.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a problem at some point, man.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're leaning towards fixing their villain problem.
Because they're getting more in-depth stories.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm evil for the sake of being evil anymore.
Yeah. Oh, got you.
And yeah, it looks like they're working towards that. Yeah. So now fix your fight scenes, Marvel.
Yeah. Like his sister was it Xiangling?
Yeah.
I think that was her name. Like she's gonna be pretty big, right? She's creating this whole criminal organization. So
now she has a whim. Hey, are those some of the widows?
Because that's a good question.
They weren't all Asian women. I was like, girl, you in China? Like, where did you get all these like diversity? Like, good for you. But
I wondered if like
where?
they ended up there because they didn't know where else to go.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe she put a call for them because she runs that criminal organization ring, right? The fight ring.
Yeah.
So she could know them. So that's why I'm thinking like maybe like she called them over. Like, are those some of the widows or? Because I was like, that is very diverse for China.
Yeah. Maybe. I didn't even notice that.
I did. I remember now, like, because when they're panning out, there's like a black woman. She's doing the martial arts with the thing she had in her hand. So
and the guys too. The guys on the side were pretty diverse too.
I didn't see guys.
There's none.
I don't think they're black widows.
Well, I'm pretty sure they had men already in the organization.
Oh yeah, so. That's right. Because most of them were men in the beginning. Yeah.
And also, what's his name? What was his name? The well, the leader. His name wasn't the Mandarin. It was Wu
Wenwu?
Wenwu.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty diverse too. I was like, well, good for you. Like he's like, oh, 1,000 years, I just collect people. I'm like, oh, good for you, man. Like, because China, right? And then where were they? Were they in China? Like when they went to that city?
Macau.
Where's Macau?
In China.
I'm assuming it's in China. I am terrible in geography.
Adolfo confirmed that.
Yeah,
so yes,
Adolfo's
it's in China.
nodding, so
It's in China, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Adolfo, let us know.
Because he did point out, like during the movie too, it was like it was cool to see something aside from Hong Kong, because Hong Kong technically is not China anyway, and that's more than what I know. So that's more than what I know. But yeah, so
yeah, I was like, wow, I was like,
yeah.
China's popping, and then like, my partner's like, no, he's like, no, China is not popping. And I was like, they look like they're having fun. I don't know what Hong Kong's talking about.
Yeah.
It's a joke, guys. Don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, wow, like okay.
So this is the definition. The definition is Macau is located on China's southern coast. So yeah, it's the southern part of China.
Oh,
you could have yelled that out.
Huh?
Yeah.
It would have been fine.
Let's go to Macau. Yeah.
No, I'm good. I don't want to go China. They have issues over there.
Damn,
I know. I'm sorry. I was laughing sideways. Anyway, what the heck?
I don't even know why.
I don't know why either.
Well, you have one job. You have one job
To ring the bell appropriately.
It just seemed like a good moment.
It was not.
Yeah, laughing sideways. Totally.
Oh my god.
It's a sex thing.
Sure.
That's awful.
Well, I'm awful at the sex.
Yeah. Maybe it's just the wrong gender you're doing it with.
Maybe. Who knows? I'll never know.
Jose,
So you say.
Jaime will let you know.
I'm okay. Or am I?
You're not. You're not.
I'm blushing.
Oh, you're so
At the
cute.
thought. Don't fucking call me a puppy, Jose. I swear to fucking God. You'll die right now. You lived a good life. I know. You're going to say that. Anyway.
All right. Well, that was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
This was a great ending. It was a great movie. Yes. Awesome.
Yeah. I can't wait for Eternals. That's November, right?
Sure.
All
Well,
right.
was the Spider-Man come out before that?
December.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
okay.
Well, Eternals first, then
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to end it here because I have to pee. And I've had to pee for a while now.
I have a cup.
I don't want...
It's my living room.
You know, I get shy.
Yeah. Also, I'm hungry and I have to catch a flight soon. So.
All right, fine.
No, you know you're
Everybody's
hungry.
leaving us.
No. Oh, us, you.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna go home and cry.
No, stop.
Okay.
Megan gets off on that. She's like, I don't even have to pee anymore.
I still have to pee.
Do you guys have
Right.
anything else to add?
No, I'm good.
Jose, take it. Say it.
No, Jose, let us end the goddamn show.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.